Good morning, students. Let's start with a new chapter, phrases. It is on page number 156. A phrase is a group of words which makes some sense but not complete sense. It does not have a finite verb, but it may have infinitive verb. For example, your participles, indefinites, and gerunds. It has a meaning only in the context of a sentence. That is, she has a ring of gold. So, of gold is a phrase. You will succeed in the long run. In the long run is a phrase. To know oneself is the beginning of wisdom. To know oneself is again a phrase. I enjoy watching movies. Watching matches. So, watching matches is the part of your phrase. Now we have four kinds of phrases. Number one is your adjective, adverb, noun, and prepositional phrases. Now adjective phrases are those phrases which works or the main function of them is that of an adjective. Like the way we did in the clauses, the same way. Adverb phrases will be the phrases that actually works as an adverb. Noun will be those phrases which work as a noun. And prepositional phrases are those phrases which have a preposition in it, right? They work as a phrase with a preposition. So let's start with the first one, adjective phrase. A phrase that does the work of an adjective is called adjective phrase. See, it says here that any phrase here, adjective phrases are those phrases that works as an adjective. Now see the following examples. The blue-eyed girl is my cousin. The girl with blue eyes is my cousin. She wears a silken dress. She wears a dress made of silk. The ascetic lived in a wooden hut. The ascetic lived in a hut made of wood. She spent a sleepless night. She spent a night without sleep. Note, the words in italics are adjective phrases. So you have to make sure that you understand how to change it. Adverb phrases. An adverb phrase is a group of words that does the work of an adverb. The same thing. It may tell us how, when, and why, or to what extent something happens or something's done. Right? For example, her father lives abroad. So where he lives? Abroad. Her father lives in a foreign country. He works carelessly. How he works? So we are talking about adverb of manner here. He works without any care. She spoke rudely. Again the manner. She spoke in a rude manner. In the above sentences, we have a single word modifying a verb. Then a group of words, that is adverb phrase, modifying a verb in the same way. So you have to understand this part that we have different adverbs, manner, your how it is done, time, place, that comes here. Noun phrases. A noun phrase is a group of words that does the work of a noun. For example, to stand first is my dream. So what is the noun here? To stand first. Number two, she loves to help the downtrodden. So whom she loves to help? The downtrodden. He hopes to win the first prize. So he hopes what? To win the first prize. So the words in italics are noun phrases used as subjects or objects of the verb. Now prepositional phrases. This is important. Study the following examples. My friend sat by the side of his cousin. Is that clear? By the side of his cousin. Number two, the project failed for want of funds. So why this project failed? Because of lack of funds. He got the contract by means of his contacts. So he got the contract. How he got the contract? With the help of his contacts. The children are playing in front of the school. Now these are your phrases. Now let's see if we are able to change these phrases, right? Please get your pencils and let's do it. If you have your pencils, that's well and good. Let's start with the first exercise. A. Replace the adjectives in italics with adjective phrases of the same meaning. So we have to only replace the adjective phrases. The best is that they have put it in the italics. So it will be easy for you to know. Number 1. Brave deeds deserve our admiration. What kind of deeds we are talking about? Brave deeds. So it will change to deeds of bravery. The first one is deeds of bravery. Right? See the second one. It was a stormy night. So what kind of a night it was? It was a night in which a storm struck. So it was a night in which storm struck. The princess wore a diamond necklace. The princess wore a necklace that was made of diamond. The criminal had a blood-stained knife. So the criminal had a knife that was stained with blood. My friend gave me a valuable suggestion. My friend gave a suggestion that was of great value. Right, this is how we'll be doing all the rest of the sentences. I'll do one thing. I'll just send the picture. I'll make a PDF of all the answers and I'll send it to you. So that way it will be easy for you to copy it. See the second exercise. Replace the adverbs in the italics. So if you have to replace adverbs, how you will do it? The students hurried homewards. So the students hurried to the place where their home was. Hurried towards their homes. Softly the snow fell. The snow fell in a soft way. Right? The leader spoke eloquently. The leader spoke in an eloquent way or manner. AIDS was not known then. So AIDS was not known at that time. Soon the moon will rise. In a short time, the moon will rise. So I'll send the answers to this as well. So you can do it in your notebook. I'll let you know which exercises you have to copy. Supply the noun phrases. Number C. We all hope to get good marks. We all hope to succeed. Whatever fits in. So you have to fill in your words. Is that clear? So the C exercise, you have to do it in your own words. So that is it. That's the end of phrases. We have done phrases. We have done clauses. Just let's revise the syllabus once. We have done phrases. We have done clauses. We have done your prepositions and conjunctions. We have done, I think so, we've done the sequence of tenses as well, right? Today we'll start with, let's check, right? We'll start with a new chapter today. Give me a minute. Okay, let's continue. Please open to page 174. We have this chapter here, transformation of sentences. See, as the topic says, it says transformation. So you are changing one sentence from its one grammatical form to another. So you're changing the formation. Is that clear? Let's see. The transformation of a sentence means changing its form, changing it from one grammatical form to another without changing its sense or meaning. So when you're changing sentence from one grammatical form to another, you have to make sure that you do not change the meaning of the sentence. That is one very important thing that you need to keep in mind. Now see, it is a device whereby the resources of a language can be used to enlarge the scope of expression without modifying the meaning of the sentence. The following are the different methods of transformation. Now there are different methods of transforming a sentence without changing its meaning. We'll take one transformation at a time. So the first one is where you remove the adverb to. TOO. Is that clear? You remove the adverb to. How we do it? Let's see. He is too weak to walk. I've written this example here. You can see he is too weak. How weak is he? He's very weak. So weak. To walk, that he cannot walk. Clear? So the meaning is that he is so weak that he actually cannot walk. So I'm changing the sentence without actually, understanding, without even thinking. It takes me a minute and change the sentence like this. For example, you'll remove this TOO and we'll use a word like so. He is so weak that he cannot walk. Right? So the meaning is same, but I've made certain changes. I've removed this to and I've removed this to and I've added so that with a negative. Is that clear? With a negative. So that is what you need to do. You'll be removing in most of your sentences, you'll be removing this to and this to. And what you'll be adding? So and that with the help of a negative. Very important. Is that clear? So this is how you'll change all the sentences. And if you have to change it from here to here, so the same rule follows. You'll remove so, you'll remove that, you'll remove the negative. You'll just add to and to. It will become, he is too weak to walk. You remove this whole part. Right? So let's try. We have some sentences. I'll read it and you'll understand it. See the second example. He is never too late to mend. So he is so late. He is never so late, that a thing cannot be mended. Right? He is too proud to confess his fault. See the sentence? He is so proud that he will not confess his fault. Right? Here you will not use cannot, but will not. Means he can, but he is not willing to. So will not. She is too lazy to get ready early in the morning. So we have two here. She is so lazy that she will not get ready early in the morning. It's not that she cannot, she can, but she is not willing to. That is why will not has come here, not cannot. He was too clever to be deceived by you. He was so clever that he would not be deceived by you. Is that clear here? You can even write that he'll not be deceived by you. That's not an issue. Right? So let's come to the sentences that they've given here. Again, he is too foolish to understand this. So we'll remove the to. He's so foolish that he will not understand this, or he cannot understand this. See the next one. He is too young to do this job. He is so young that he cannot do this job. Please write, if you can, just write the sentences. I want you to write the answers. The rat was too timid to come near the lion. The rat was so timid that it could not come near the lion. Number 4, it is too early to give a judgment. It is so early that a judgment cannot be given. It is so early that a judgment cannot be given. He is too proud to talk to me. He is so proud that he would not talk to me. Number 6, he is too honest to keep another man's property with him. He is so honest that he will not keep another man's property with him. so honest that he will not. He speaks too low to be heard. He speaks so low that he cannot be heard. He talks too fast to be easily followed. He talks so fast that he cannot be easily followed. The manager is too busy to see you. The manager is so busy that he cannot see you. Last night it was too hot to sleep. Last night it was so hot that we could not sleep. That one could not sleep or we could not sleep. The next is just vice. Again, the opposites of it. He is so clever that he cannot be taken in by you. He is too clever to be taken in by you. I'll do one thing. I'll send you the PDF of the answers. Right, we'll do these two exercises. Now, I'll send you the PDF and I'll let you know what exercises you need to do in your notebooks. Interchange of degree of comparison. Now, I'm sure you already know positive, superlative and comparative, all these 3 degrees, right? We have 3 degrees. Now, you can actually change the sentences from one degree to another. Let's see how we can do it. Positive. Ram is as clever as Shyam. So, underline as clever as. So, this is the positive degree. Clever, cleverer, cleverest. We have 3 degrees, clever, cleverer, cleverest. So, we'll use 1 degree at a time. So, Ram is as clever as Shyam. See the comparative. Shyam is not cleverer than Ram. So, he is not cleverer than Ram. So, there's a comparison. We've used then and cleverer. Second form of verb. Right? Comparative degree, I'm sorry. Positive. Sohan is not as honest as Mohan. Comparative. Mohan is more honest than Sohan. Superlative. He is the best boy in the class. Means nobody else other than him. So comparative, he is better than any other boy in the class. Or if you were supposed to write the positive, then of course no other boy in the class is as good as he. See the positive. I've never met so foolish a person as Romesh. Romesh is more foolish person than any other that I have ever met. Or Romesh is the most foolish person that I have ever met. Superlative. Delhi is one of the most populous city in India. Means most populated. Comparative. Delhi is more populous than most of the cities in India. Positive. Very few cities in India are as populous as Delhi. Is that clear? Now you'll be transforming these sentences from positive, comparative to superlative. It depends how you need to do that. We'll do one thing. We'll start with the exercises. See, transform the following in all the possible ways, changing the degree of comparison. Means we have to change the degree of comparison. Let's see. I am not as rich as he is. Now, what you have to understand here, let's see. We have to change it. So, let's change it into the comparative degree. I am not as rich as he is. So, he is richer than me. Mohan is not industrious as his brother. So, his brother is more industrious than Mohan. Comparative again. So this is now comparative. Winter is more pleasant than summer in many countries. So it's a comparison. Comparative degree. Let's bring it back to positive. It will be summer is not as pleasant as winter in many countries. This is how you'll be doing it. Right? No other mountain is higher than the Mount Everest. So we have the highest mountain as Mount Everest. Let's see. Mount Everest is the highest mountain. I'll do one thing. I'll send you the picture of these sentences so you'll know how to do it. I'll just send you the answers. So at least you can copy the answers and you'll know how to do it. But remember, transformation of sentences will take one at a time. First one is where you remove the adverb to, and the second one is where you change the degree of comparisons. That is positive, comparative, and superlative. Right, so that's what you'll do. I'll do one thing. I'll send a PDF of the answers for you so that you know how to write the answers. Fine. And I'll let you know what are the exercises that you need to copy. Fine, that's it now. Thank you.